Forgiveness is not usually looked upon as a principle. This is because forgiveness is not fully understood by many. He who refuses to forgive cannot be raised up in consciousness to join with the mind and heart of God, to see through the eyes of spirit. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions, it is about releasing the grip that anger, resentment, and pain have on our hearts. This journey of forgiveness is not always easy. Why I forgive you isn't enough. True forgiveness runs far deeper than mere pronouncements. To forgive is generally identified with forgetting the offense as if it never occurred. Simply saying the words is like putting a bandage on a deep wound. It might cover the surface, but it does nothing to address the underlying pain and infection. This is not forgiveness because this approach is rarely successful. An action that hurts or offends did occur, and no power in heaven or earth can make it as if it never was. When the seeker attempts to forgive in this way, he only denies his feelings or suppresses them. This plants a negative seed in his heart that grows into something destructive later on. It will either manifest as disease or harmful behavior, not seemingly connected with the pseudo-forgiveness. The weight of unforgiveness, physical and spiritual consequences. When we cling to anger, resentment, and bitterness, we carry a heavy burden. This weight manifests in our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Unforgiveness acts like a toxin, poisoning our bodies and minds. Studies have shown a link between unforgiveness and a range of health problems, including increased stress, anxiety, depression, and even heart disease and cancer. When we hold on to anger, our bodies remain in a constant state of fight or flight, releasing stress hormones that wreak havoc on our systems. It creates a wall between us and the divine, keeping us trapped in a cycle of pain and suffering. Grievances affect us all. While it is true that most of the damage of not forgiving affects the victim, it also negatively affects the perpetrator if he is truly to blame. In this case, he will pick up your negativity and it will interfere with him bringing in light from the soul. If your grievance is caused by illusion or misunderstanding and he is innocent of wrongdoing, then he will receive little negative impact. If he is sensitive, he may pick up the need to help you work through your grievance. Forgiveness is letting go of hurt and grievance, while at the same time facing the full realization of the repercussions of the hurtful act. In other words, instead of divorcing oneself from reality, or what happened, the seeker stays connected to reality and the cause and effect of his actions. He becomes the observer, takes everything in, but is not negatively affected by offensive events or actions. He who forgives can meet the offending person with full realization of what he has done, full memory of the pain inflicted, and embrace him and wish him Godspeed. He can do this because he has not attached himself to grievance and has let it go. He realizes his brother is merely in error and will eventually learn his lessons. A tiger is a tiger, and you do not hold a grievance because he may eat you if you get in his way. Even so, the forgiving soul sees a wayward brother for what he is, lets go of emotional hurt, and uses wisdom in dealing with him, as we would a dangerous animal. To forgive is a way of announcing your freedom to the world.